Hello and welcome. I'm Reverend Allie Bierman, and you have joined the gathering of Metaphysical Ministry International. I'm so glad you came by today. You see, a metaphysical ministry isn't about religion. You can be very highly spiritual and not have any religious affiliations or beliefs at all, and vice versa. You can be extremely religious and have absolutely no clue to what spirituality is. So in the metaphysical ministry, we're not about religion, and we're looking at the bigger picture, more than what you're seeing with your five senses, the other dimensions, that everything that is connected, because there is one substance from which all of us are made, and yet that substance, energy, whatever form, I don't think science knows exactly what to call it quite yet, but it also permeates the spaces in between everything that we are aware of. So there's a whole lot more to the world than what you can see, touch, hear, taste, smell. We begin every week of share, and this week's happy share for me is I recently spent time with my kids. Now, I live in Idaho, and my kids are performers on Broadway. Well, that's the other side of the country. And I got to spend an entire day, plus the evening before, with my daughter being one-on-one. And then I got to spend an entire day with my son being one-on-one, doing my very favorite things to do with each of them because they are individuals, and it was about the happiest share that I could ever want. So I'm grateful to be able to share that with you. What's your happy share? Go ahead, scroll down, and in the comments section, let us know. Because when you share an emotion, you double your happiness. Well, you probably do even more than double it, because all the people who come by and read it, it will evoke some kind of memories and good feelings for them. So by you sharing your happy share, you're allowing others to remember good times and feel even better, and then everybody's vibration, everybody's frequency rises. And that's how we make a difference for each other, for the community, and for the world. This week, I get to be the minstrel minister, and I have a short but important message for you. Body, mind, spirit, find in the mind of most people today. They've got it backwards. That's not how it goes. It's spirit, mind, body that creates wellness or woes. Are you connected with your spirit, with the all that is, with the true self of everybody else? That's all it takes, for goodness sakes. It really is that simple. You see, everything starts with your spirit. And whether or not your spirit is connected with God, the life force, the universe, source, whatever word you choose, are you feeling that connection with the divine energy? Are you feeling connected with your higher self, your true self, the part of you that is part of the life force? And are you feeling that your spirit connects with the spirits, with the true self of other people? See, those are three ways that your spirit's going to connect. And you have a disconnect, if there's a disconnect, between and the spirit of the all that is, or between you and your own higher self, or between your spirit and the spirit of other people, that's going to create feelings, which will create emotions, which will create thoughts, which will lead to your experiencing less than optimal happiness, less than abundance, less than perfect radiant health. If you have woes going on in your life, it's because, bottom line, there's a disconnect on a spiritual level. So it isn't that your mind affects the body, affects the spirit. It's the other way around. It all starts with your spirit. If you have something you can share with us to help other people to understand that from a different way, from a different perspective, go ahead, scroll down, create a conversation in that comment section below. And I do respond to every comment. So please go ahead and let us know where your feelings are, what you know about your spirit and connecting, and how it impacts your life and your reality. In our sanctuary is a tree of life. Actually, it's a virtual sanctuary right now and a virtual tree of life. But it doesn't matter, because every morning I say a very special blessing, remembering the connection of the All is One, that it's impossible to be separate from anybody or anything else. And so if something's going on for somebody else, I know there's a connection, and that if I heal, that's something that's going on for them. It's got to be going on some level in me, even if I drew it in from them. Now, I just said a mouthful, but basically what I'm saying is, in this special blessing, in this special recognition, in this becoming aware, remembering this connection to all that is, to everyone, healing it in myself has a direct impact spontaneously for that other person, for that other animal. If you have a pet, if it's you, if it's somebody you know, if it's somebody you know, get permission from them, because the spirit of another person for healing for them might be something completely different than what you think it is. And if you're asking for a healing, for instance, for them to get well from an illness, maybe that's not their path in this lifetime. And you don't have the right to ask for them to get well, when what they really need is the energy to leave the body. So if it's for somebody, ask their permission. And if it's for you, just go ahead, go and scroll down, fill in their name, tell me that you want them to be added to the tree of life, to this special blessing I say every single morning, never ever miss a day, and I will get back in touch with you. The next section that we're moving into today is holding a space for. What's holding a space for? Well, a lot of people pray. When they're praying, they're basically making a supplication. Will you please make this happen for me? I really need this. And the worst of all is when people are bargaining, if you'll just do this for me, I'll do this for you. What kind of thing is that to do with the God energy, with the life force? What you really want to do when you say a prayer is be thankful for everything that you have. Be thankful that you can open your eyes in the morning. Be thankful you can see, you can hear. Maybe you can hear all the beautiful sounds of out in nature today. The birds, there are exquisite flowers and blossom everywhere. Beautiful smell of clean air. I'm thankful when I get a green light. I'm thankful when I need to make a phone call and get a red light. There's so much to be thankful for in every single moment. Very, very, very least, last thing you do before you go to sleep at night, pull out a gratitude journal. Don't just think it, but write it. Write at least 5 things for which you're grateful that day, because that does a couple things. For one thing, it's saying to the universe, I'm so grateful for everything you're doing for me. And another thing it does is it sets your mind going right into your conscious mind, because as you're falling asleep, you have easy access to it. It goes right into your conscious mind, all these good thoughts that your mind gets to work on while you're sleeping. You will have a very sound sleep. You will have a very pleasant, very restful sleep, simply because you're going to sleep in a state of gratitude, and with the universe working to bring even more to you for which to be grateful. So if there's something you'd like us to hold the space for you, go ahead, scroll down in that comment section. Tell us what it is. Maybe it's something that you're going through emotionally and you need to be able to find your answers. Maybe you're looking to go to school and you don't know what school to go to or what to create for your career field. Maybe you want to go on a trip and you're not sure where to go or what mode of transportation. Whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life, that's what you ask us to hold a space for you, so that we're holding a space, seeing you in that reality, living it as your reality. Now, we don't need to know anything more than your name and what you want us to hold for you. And when you fill it in down in the comment section, you'll notice when you come back later, it'll also be up there in the Hold a Space For page. Come back here at least once a week and just read every name and what people are asking for us to hold a space for. Because the more people who do it, the bigger the thought form becomes. And the bigger the thought form, the sooner it will become manifest in your world and in the world of all the other people who request that we hold a space for them. Thank you so very much for joining me here today. And remember, take a look and see, are you connecting with your spirit, your higher self, your true self? because that's something that I'm teaching here in the ministry. In fact, it's the most important thing for me to teach, because you can't experience wellness, happiness, or abundance until you're connecting with your higher self, with the divine, the energy out there, and also with the spirits of others. I wish you a wonderful week filled with love.